Jeff Reddick and Tom Rusk here with you at the Geneseo Lady Leaf game versus the Sterling Golden Warriors here at JF Edwards Field. Starting lineup for the Geneseo Lady Leafs on the field. Pitcher Jenna Reddick, catcher Hannah Kane, Darian Gillette at third base, second base Carly Rusk, Maddie Shoemaker at short, Rachel Varlin at third base, Hannah Johnson in left, Sarah Ricketts in center, and Daly Medley in right. Up to bat for Sterling is Carly Malott.
Daly Medley. All of the other 9 players that are starting for Geneseo in this contest are...
Glad to see that the rain held off today.
All right, Carly Malott in from the left side. She's batting a cool .643 on the year. And the first pitch
for a strike.
We're underway here in Geneseo for some Northern Illinois Big 12 Western Division softball. And it is strike one to Carly Malott. Malott has also driven in 5 runs this year. And takes the ball a little high outside, and the count level at 1-1. So Malott, Long, and Kester to bat against Jenna Reddick. Reddick looks into the catcher, Hannah Kane, and here's a line shot into the gap in left center field. That's going to be a potential extra base hit for Malott. She scampers in and slides into second with a double. The left fielder, Hannah Johnson, was a little late getting to that ball and wasn't sure if Malott was going to have an opportunity to turn that into a double, but when Johnson hesitated a little bit in getting
Number
that
10
ball
for Sterling coming up, Shannon Long. That was a nice hit there by Carly Malott, Tom.
10 Malott continues to tear it up, and now Shannon Long at the plate, and the freshman might be laying down a bunt. She's swinging here, and she takes a strike. The freshman, Shannon Long, her older sister Kelly Long was one of the best players that Sterling ever had, and Shannon in from the right side here wearing number 10, playing left field for the Golden Warriors. The pitch, swing, and a pop-up on the infield. The second baseman, Rusk, retreating behind the second base bag, and she'll make the catch.
Popped up to Carly Rusk there for the out.
Carly Rusk can't come for the first out of the inning.
Just behind second base.
The next batter.
Bringing up Stephanie Kester, the pitcher for Sterling.
Now at the plate, Stephanie Kester instead with a chance to help her own cause here. Malott got off with a double into the gap in left center field. Now here's Stephanie Kester. Kester 8 for 20 on the season so far, batting .400. Sterling playing in just its 7th game. So far this season, Sterling has had more cancellations than games played. 5-1 are the Golden Warriors, and they've had, I think it's 11 cancellations. And they've only played 6 games. Line shot, foul down the third base side. Well hit. But Kester way out in front.
Off to the left side. So that's 0-2 on the count on the third batter in the lineup.
Well, Tom, with an 0-2 count, I would hope that Jenna would be throwing nothing but junk right here, give her nothing to hit.
I don't think she'll see anything in the strike zone here.
Starter as a senior wearing number 7 in her white jersey. And that pitch is a called strike. Wow.
All third strike.
I don't know if either team will score. If that's going to be the strike zone the entire game for both pitchers.
If that's the strike zone we're going to see all game, this is going to go pretty quick.
Yes, it is.
The next batter.
Number 9, Bailey holding up for Sterling, the catcher.
She has struck out less than 30 times. So to get her caught looking, that is some kind of feat right there. Now it's up to Bailey Otting. Otting with a swing and a miss.
Jenna looks like she's got some good stuff starting the game off.
That's good to see. First pitch has been a strike to each batter so far.
Kester was caught looking on a pitch that was about 6 inches outside. And now it's up to Otting. The pitch. That's inside.
Just inside.
And the count now level at a ball and a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 out. Top of the first, Sterling with a runner at second. Otting with a team-high 7 RBI. And that pitch missed.
He looked pretty close.
And the count now 2-1 on the Golden Warriors senior catcher.
We got a ball on the field from the other field.
Left field.
Looks like the Leafs are playing her to pull a little bit.
Yeah, she's a big hitter.
Jenna Reddick.
That's 2 balls and a strike on the batter.
And the rock of the fire. Swinging a foul. Backing out of play.
Swinging foul back.
2-2 count with 2 outs.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and a runner on second.
Otting wearing number 9. Batting from the right side, Bailey this year hitting .278. Again with a team high 7 RBI. Sterling playing in its 7th game. The pitch. That's outside. I think that Reddick thought that was a pretty good offer. That's about the same spot that the pitch that Kester was called out on was in. But that is called ball 3, so the count full with first base open. And Priscilla Aponte on deck. Malott will get a good lead off second. The pitch into the dirt, and it's ball 4.
Most of the time, Jenna doesn't worry too much about it, but she likes to see that umpire settle in on where his strike zone's at.
Yeah, absolutely. It amazes me how different umpires have a different strike zone. That game we had the other night, everything was outside with strikes.
Carly Malott with the first run of the game.
Big batter here.
Malott at second, Otting at first. The pitch to the senior Aponte.
It's Priscilla Ponte up the bat, number 12 on the team. She's the second baseman.
Ball 1 on Aponte. Malott and Otting are your runners. No courtesy runner for Otting over at first with 2 out here. And that pitch is a strike called. I think that Aponte taking all the way over the course of her career. Scylla has shown a great eye, led the team in walks last year. Slightly open stance for the right-hand batting Aponte. The pitch. Change
There's a shot
right to the
third base.
She's
going to keep it on the infield.
Going to be safe. Boy, on that changeup, Aponte waited back.
That was a hot shot, but she did a good job keeping in front of her to save us a run there.
Absolutely.
Couldn't find the ball in time.
Leafs going to need a big stop here.
If she misses that,
2 outs.
Jen Ron is your batter.
It might have scored 2 runs. It certainly would have scored Malott, but
Jen
now
is the first baseman for the Golden Warriors. So that's runners on first and second and 2 outs.
I don't know about how the official scorer will take that one, but that was a rocket shot off the glove of Varlin. We're going to credit that as an infield single. So the base is loaded for the Golden Warriors.
Number 21, Jen Ron up for Sterling, the first baseman. She's also a big hitter.
Break through here. Jennifer Rand has hit a couple of home runs this year. She takes ball 1 inside. Jen has hit a number of balls hard
with
this
2
year
outs.
that have been caught. She only has 3 hits in 6 games, but 2 of them are for home runs. She takes ball 1 here from Reddick. Big, tall right-hand batter, Jennifer Rand. That pitch is a strike on the outside corner.
That brings the count to 1-1.
Level at a ball and a strike.
Sure looks like this umpire likes it outside corner so far.
With 2 outs and bases loaded.
Sterling with a scoring opportunity in the top of the first against Geneseo and Jennifer Reddick. The pitch. That's ball low.
Just missed.
And now it's 2-1.
2 balls and a strike on the batter with 2 outs and bases loaded.
Malott, Otting, and Aponte.
We sure need Jenna to pitch us a ground ball here. Get out of this inning.
Juiced. And the pitch. Swinging a foul. Straight back. Jen with a big cut at that one.
See if this young lady Leafs infield can pick her up.
2-2 on the batter with
That would
2
be
outs.
surely be nice.
Really trying to break through here and give Stephanie Kester an
This is
early
only
lead.
Rachel Barlin's second start there at third base. She looked pretty good on Saturday. Probably a little nerves today.
Peru last time out. Here comes the 2-2 pitch to Rand. Swing and a pop-up. Foul
gonna be
territory.
out of play.
First base side.
Pop up on the
And
first
it will
base
make its way
side, but it's out of play.
So the count remains at 2-2.
All the runners will return to their bases.
When Jen
And
big
the
and
count remains the
strong.
same, 2-2.
When she makes contact, solid contact, it goes a long way. A long way here could mean 4 runs for the Golden Warriors. Base is loaded. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a pop
Popped up.
Short right field. This could be trouble. The right fielder Medley coming in.
Comes in, makes
Nice
the
catch there
play.
by Daly.
Inside.
That was a huge catch there.
It's a way to get out of the inning for the
Golden
Leafs.
Warriors threaten
Short
but do
right
not
field.
score.
Jennifer Rand flies to right. And Sterling
Reddick
leaves.
was
The
able
base is
to
loaded
work her way out
in
of
the
it.
top half of inning number
So after half an inning there, Sterling had 2 hits, we had an error, and 3 left on base.
Really nothing. Geneseo coming to play.
With sandwiches and snacks, beverages, candy.
Tom, I expect this to be a pretty good game today, considering that Sterling comes in with a conference record of 2-1, and the Lady Leafs come in with a conference record of 3-1.
Softball boosters.
This is definitely a battle of the big dogs in the conference.
Check out the concession stand.
Actually, a battle of the big dogs in the state, from what I've heard.
Yes.
Sterling comes in ranked 3rd in the state.
Ranked 3rd in the state, and Geneseo is currently ranked 9th in the state.
Ricketts, Yeager, and Reddick.
That just says something about the conference that we play in.
Exactly. Tough conference. For Sterling, defensively, we've got Carly Malat at shortstop, Shannon Long in left field, Stephanie Kester as the pitcher, catcher Bailey Otting, second base Priscilla Ponte, first base Jen Ron, right field Gabby Trujillo, the DP Darian Bordner, center field Cassie Gillihan, and flex playing at third base Gabby Sandoval.
And Jen Ron.
Move into the bottom of the first inning. Sterling with a big-time scoring opportunity in the top of the
Shannon
inning.
Long is in
Sterling
left
got a
field.
leadoff double from Carly Malat and ended up with
Cassidy
the bases
Gillihan
loaded
in
and 2 out, but
center.
could not score a run.
And
now
Gabby
Sterling goes on defense for the
Trujillo
first time in this contest.
in right.
And the defense behind starting pitcher Stephanie Kester.
All right, well, we'll see how the Lady Leafs can step up to the plate here against the Warriors pitcher here.
Yeah, Sierra Ricketts, our center fielder number 34 up the bat here.
Matt Mitchell will be coaching
She
at
sure can
first
make
base.
things happen on the bases.
Yes, she can. She's been pretty consistent this year getting on base and getting it started for us.
And behind the plate, senior Bailey Otti. All right, it'll be Sierra Ricketts to lead off for Geneseo. As the Leafs back for the first time against Kester.
Sierra Ricketts is your batter.
Right around 55 degrees and a strike call.
Wow, it looked a little high to me.
Stephanie Kester deals strike one.
Yeah, her strike zone hasn't settled down a little bit. It's all over the place right now.
Kester's record this year mirrors the Golden Warrior record. Her record in the circle, 5-1. Coming off a
Oh, man.
couple of
0-2 on the
subpar
leadoff batter.
outings for Stephanie standards.
Sierra's down on the count 0-2.
To be in the neighborhood of a buck and a half, but that roughed up
Jennifer Yeager will be the next
against
batter.
Downers Grove South at home a couple of Saturdays ago. Pitch way outside for a ball here. And the count now 1-2 on Sierra Ricketts, and then gave up the 5 runs in one inning against LaSalle Peru last week. That was an inning that could have gone with no run scoring.
There's a
There we
shot down the left field line. It's going to be foul.
It's a long strike.
Out of play.
Ripped it well out of play.
She straightens that out.
Do it again here with a count of 1
She could see
ball
herself
and 2
standing on
strikes.
second base.
Well, where that center fielder's playing, I know she's got some speed, but she could put something past her and she could be anywhere.
And the pitch into the dirt. Wasted one low, did Kester.
The Leafs were really lucky in that first half of the inning there that Sterling didn't score. The leadoff batter gets a double. And usually that's pretty much they're going to score, but the Leafs did a nice job of preventing that from happening.
There's Sierra battling off another one. She's got a good at-bat going here for our leadoff.
And junior pitcher Jenna Rennig, the first 3 batters for Geneseo in the bottom of the first. Kester again ready with a 2-2. Here it is. Swinging a foul, straight back. Long it back
Sarah's battling in there.
for Sierra Ricketts in the batter's box for Geneseo to begin their offensive attack in the bottom of the first. Kester again ready and fires the 2-2. And that pitch just missed.
That's a walk.
Must have hit her. Must have been a hit by pitch because that was a 2-2 count.
That's
Yeah.
only ball 3. And,
Nope.
Hit the batter.
Oh, they're bringing her
Nope,
back.
they are bringing her back. It did not hit her. I was a little confused there myself, but
ball 4, but it was only ball 3.
we do now have a full count.
In the stadium thought that was ball 4. Luckily, the base umpire had the right count. And now we're going to do it at 3-2.
Yeah, battle again.
2 strikes. More than likely, this will be a ball. Nope, it's a swing and a
Swing and miss, foul.
In the miss
Foul
for the
tip
first
over
out of the
to
inning.
Foul tip for now.
Bailey Otti, and that goes as a strikeout. Ricketts is
Coming up, we got Jen Yeager, the DP for the game today.
Jennifer Yeager is your next batter.
Jen's had a hot bat so far this season. Hopefully she keeps it up today.
Base on balls, and now
Followed
goes
by
as a strikeout. Ricketts is
Jenna
out.
Redding.
And now batting for Geneseo is Jennifer Yeager. Rocking the fire. That's a strike call. Yeager, sophomore designated player for Geneseo and longtime coach Bob Pettit. No balls and a strike is once again Kester working ahead in the count. The pitch. That's a little tap of the plate.
Foul tip.
And it is quickly
Got
0-2
0-2 count on Jen here.
The Warriors pitcher's definitely doing a good job staying ahead of the count. Started both of these batters off 0-2.
Just doing an excellent job.
behind LaSalle Peru.
And I'm sure now we're going to get nothing to swing at. Something close, but nothing you're going to be able to hit.
Pitch, swinging a foul back.
Just get the girls battling and let the other girl see as many pitches as she's got.
Can remain a game behind LaSalle Peru. Sterling does get a return game
Got a
against
ball on the field here from the other field.
later this season. Geneseo lost to LaSalle Peru last Friday, 6-0, so LP with a couple of impressive road victories last week in conference play. Kester deals the 0-2, and that didn't miss by much. It's now 1-2.
Jen takes that pitch for a ball, got a 1-2 count here.
5-1, and then shutting out Geneseo last Friday, 6-0. The pitch, that's low and inside. It bounced in there.
Takes ball 2, 2-2 count.
Working our way back here. Once again, Geneseo girls battling hard at the plate.
Jennifer Yeager, right-hand batting sophomore against Kester. Swing and a pop-up on the infield.
It's going to be on the infield.
Moving towards second base, actually stepped in front.
Whoa.
Of Priscilla.
Out there by
that was probably
shortstop.
Play to
Carly Malott. Play there, nice play.
Kind of lost track of where she was at, moving to her left, and that they didn't run into each other, but it was an awkward looking play as Malott caught the ball right.
That's going to bring up Jenna Reddick.
Priscilla Aponte, 2 up and 2 down, and Jenna Reddick, and now at the plate, way up in the batter's box. She's barely in the batter's box with her front foot.
Jenna's had some big hits this season.
The front foot of the right-hand batting Jenna Reddick, right in the very front of the right-hand batter's box. If she strides forward, she would stride out of the batter's box. And that pitch is in there for a strike call.
Jenna's she likes to be right up in front of that box and on the plate to take away anything that pitcher may have as far as movement. And she uses a Texas pivot to make sure she stays inside that box.
First two have been retired here. Swing the foul back.
1-2 count here.
Pitcher against pitcher here.
Jenna needs to help herself out here a little bit, get the team going.
Reddick asked for time. Now she's ready in the right-hand batter's box. And Kester deals the 2-strike pitch. Wasted it high and away.
That first off-speed pitch I've seen from her this game.
Away in the count level 2-2.
Yeah, looked pretty good, but it was a little outside there.
Kester will deal again. That pitch missed low.
A little low.
That's one thing about pitchers. They're usually pretty good. They're usually a pretty good judge of judging how the pitchers are coming in when they're up the bat.
On a payoff pitch 2 batters ago. Now
here we go, full count.
Jenna Reddick with 2 out in the bottom of the first. And the pitch. Swing and a pop ball right
fouls
side.
It off.
We'll try again here, 3-2. No score, bottom of the first. Sterling and Geneseo, Northern Illinois Big 12 Western Division softball on an overcast, cool, and a little breezy Tuesday night in Geneseo. Jim Spencer here with you on AM 1240 WSDR. The pitch. Called strike 3, getting over.
Catches are looking. Leafs go down in order.
In the bottom half of inning.
No hits, no errors, nobody left on base.
And it is scoreless.
Reddick takes the 3rd strike
And the Lady Leafs.
for the 3rd out of the inning.
The Sterling Golden Warriors are coached by Rick Henderson, Beckett Edmondson, and Eric Staples. You know, Beckett and Eric, I've seen them several times on the ASA circuit coaching the Sterling Steam ASA team. Coming up to bat for the Sterling Steam is number 15, Gabby Trujillo. Say, Steve. Golden Warriors. The wind's blowing slightly left to right there, Tom. It's nearly not as windy as it has been in the past few games.
Gabby Trujillo is your batter. Martin is next.
Geneseo, no score.
The weather doesn't quite have the bite that it's had the last couple nights we've been out.
No, 50 degrees seems like a heat wave.
Kester retired Geneseo, 1-2-3.
Comes the first pitch from Jenna here.
Gabby Trujillo to lead off for the Golden Warriors. And
There's a good start.
Called strike.
Jenna Reddick, the pitcher for Geneseo, got Jennifer Rand to fly out to right with the bases loaded to end the first. Trujillo in from the right-hand batter's box. She takes
Just missed on the inside.
1 ball, 1
Got a 1-1 count here.
Right fielder. batting for the first time in the top of the second inning.
Jenna takes a sign from Hannah.
The pitch. Change up in there.
Nice pitch.
Nice toss there.
Trujillo
1-2 on Trujillo.
identified it was a changeup and knew she couldn't do anything with it. And just let it fly by. You hope a changeup is not in the zone. That one was, and it's a strike call. Here's the pitch. Swing and a little pop-up on the infield. It's going to be caught.
Nice play there by Carly.
Up to the second
Route
base.
number 1. Trujillo pops up to second, and now it'll be designated player Darian Bardoner to bat.
Carly Russ holds it
The
in.
designated player Darian Bordener coming up to bat. Number 14 for the Golden Warriors.
Bardoner right-hand batter.
Bardona
No
is your batter.
score. Top of the second.
There's
and
a shot up the middle.
Single right up the
On the
middle.
first pitch, Bardoner smoked one right up the gut. A 2-bouncer into center field, and Sterling has its 3rd hit of the ball game. And now Cassidy Gillihan, number 9 hitter.
Number 1 center fielder Cassie Gillihan
Gillihan
coming
is
up to
your
bat.
next batter.
Gillihan has
I would
a
expect
great
to see her maybe possibly lay a bunt down here.
slap bunt as well.
See if Rachel Varlin's on the move.
444 this year. 8 hits and 18
See Carly moved up
at-bats.
there.
Bardoner will get the lead off first here.
Here they all come.
Pitcher's hand, and the pitch taken outside for a ball, and Gillihan not showing bunt there.
Geneseo infield definitely moving in, looking for that bunt.
After Gillihan, it'll be the smoking hot Carly Malott. Malott doubled the
Cassidy
leadoff
definitely has some
man.
speed here and
Malott
also
now
a slapper.
batting
Carly comes way up.
667.
They've got Rusk up by the almost by the pitcher.
Left-hand batting Cassidy
There's a
Gillihan.
pitch.
Swing and a shot. Well hit down the left field line, curving foul.
Another long strike.
Foul
Foul.
ball off to the left side.
Carly's actually in 2 steps in front of the pitcher after she
Well, it's 1-1
takes
on the
her.
batter with
Slap hitter.
1 out and a runner
She's
on second.
definitely going to make sure she gets her to get that bunt if she lays a bunt down.
Great speed out of the left-hand batter's box and bring that left fielder and bring that third baseman way in, and then she's got some good pop and she can knock it over that left fielder's head. That's what she was trying to do there.
Comes the pitch.
Here's the pitch. Swing and fist foul. The left
Got a 1-2 count here.
Was inside and she fisted it foul.
Got it right in on her hands. That was a nice pitch there by Reddick,
On the batter.
especially a 1-2 count.
Carly,
Runner
with
at
Cassidy
first
not
base.
showing much.
Now she, with that 1-2 count, she should
At all. Now she's
be
got
pretty
2
selective what
strikes
she
on
throws
her.
her now.
Over at first after her one outside.
Wanted to chase.
Here comes the 1-2 pitch to Gillihan. Here it is. Swing
Got her.
and a miss.
Nice
Got-
pitch.
ooh.
Number 2.
Swing and a miss.
It's up
For
to
the
Carly
second
Malott.
out.
Thought Hannah would had a chance there to throw it down to first base.
She sure looked like she was going to.
15
the plate.
at-bats this year.
Gives us 2 outs.
Base hits.
Shannon Long is
He's got
next.
a double in this game. That led
Yeah,
off
Malott is
first,
your
but it was
Carly Malott back up to bat for the Golden Warriors.
scoreless.
Doubled the left center last time.
Here in Geneseo. Sterling has out-hit Geneseo 3-0, but there is no score. The pitch. And
Oh, popped her up on the infield.
inside, And Malott trying to get out of the way of the
I think
inside
Malott
pitch,
wish she had that pitch back.
Big time break. That pitch
Well, it's good that the Leafs got out of that again with no runs.
Looked much
One
better
hit.
that, looked much better that inning too.
The third out of the inning.
Settle in a little bit.
Pop up to the third baseman. Tough break.
So the Golden Warriors had 1 hit there. There's no errors and 1 left on base.
Tired on a fluky play. We played an inning and a half here in Geneseo. We are still.
Well, let's see if we can get the Lady Leafs up here to the end, get the wood on the ball here, and get some base runners
For the
going.
Leaf fans,
For the coaching staff for the Lady Leafs, this could take the whole game. Just announce all these coaches. They got Bob Pettit, obviously, and Pat Mitchell,
and then Thursday you
Stephanie
travel to
Palmer,
Sycamore.
Ashley Stice, Mike
For another
Kernan, Jackie
4:30 ball
Benzel.
game.
He's
And then
got
Saturday
Bob
you
has
have
put
a
together
double
quite the coaching staff.
I'm not so sure, but I think he might have that many on the other field.
I believe he does. I believe when we go to a visiting game, we have 2 buses, one for coaches and one for players.
Sycamore 4:30 and Saturday,
Being one of the wrestling coaches at the high school, though, I feel the same way. We have 10 assistants ourselves.
Oh
so.
wow!
Darian Gillette.
I think the football team has their share of coaches too. We have Darian Gillette coming up to plate, number 39, our first baseman.
Hannah Kane and
Darian surely can put the ball in the ballpark if she gets a hold of it. She's a beast up the bat.
She's give a couple a ride this year.
Bottom of the second, 4, 5, and 6 hitters for Geneseo against Kester. Strike 1.
Take strike 1 there.
Baseman Darian Gillette.
Looks like the Leafs are kind of taking that first pitch all the way around. Not one of them jumped on anything early yet.
I think that we'll see something different their second time up the bat. I think they're sizing this pitcher up.
Geneseo bats in the second. Pitch outside for the ball. And it's
A
now
1-1 count there on Darien.
Darian Gillette, Hannah Kane, and Hannah Johnson to bat for Geneseo against Kester here. The rock in the fire. Swing.
Got her on an off-speed pitch.
It was a nice pitch. Inside, low, off speed.
1 ball and 2 strikes on Darian Gillette. Tall, strong right-hand batter, also plays first base for Geneseo. And the 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Ball got away from Adding, but she'll pick it up.
That's the 4th batter that the Leafs have been either 0-2 or 1-2. The pitcher definitely working ahead for the Golden Warriors here.
That's also her 3rd strikeout of the game so far, out of 4 batters.
Left fielder for Geneseo.
Brings up Hannah Kane. She's another one that if she puts the bat on the ball, you never know where it's going to go. She can hit the heck out of it.
She's a strong kid.
The pitch. Swing and a pop fly. Straight away center field. Gillahan coming in a little bit and Cassidy
Popped out to center fielder for the second out of the inning.
First pitch, Hannah Kane flies to Cassidy Gillahan. And
She wasn't about to get behind on the count, though. She went after that first one, paying attention.
Sometimes that first pitch is the best pitch you're going to get.
Yep.
Hannah Johnson, left fielder, number 26 up the bat.
Geneseo softball, great Geneseo softball sweatshirt over her jersey on this cool afternoon. And she takes the ball outside. Nobody has reached for Geneseo so far. We're in the bottom of the second in a scoreless tie. Chester deals, swinging a foul, straight back.
1-1 count there to Hannah.
Hannah's been hitting the ball well this year.
Yes, she has. Incredibly well, hitting in that number 6 spot.
Third. Here's the pitch to the plate. That bounced in there. Base is empty. The ball got away from.
2-1 count on Hannah. 2 outs.
And the count 2-1.
In the bottom of the second.
Next scheduled broadcast here from.
I'm really surprised how short that center fielder is playing for the Golden Warriors. I guess she decides she's going to play short until the Leafs finally burn her on one.
They're going to have to put the ball in play.
Scheduled to be on the air on Thursday when the Golden Warriors softball team will play host to
One thing even about playing that short, you cannot cut anything off in the gaps.
2-2. Swing
true.
and foul off to the right. Sterling
Hannah fighting that one off. 2-2 count.
Does not look good. And if the forecast is
I'd watch out for that off-speed pitch here.
Sterling might not play again for the rest of the week. Here's the 2-2. And that pitch did not miss by much.
That was a close one. Brings us to a full count.
It's called the ball, and a payoff pitch upcoming here to Hannah Johnson. Base is empty. 2 out, the payoff pitch.
There's a hit. The shortstop.
Long throw across his dugout.
Nice scoop by the first baseman.
On 1 hop.
Nice pickup there at first base.
At the end of 0-0 ball game. Leafs obviously didn't score. No hits, no errors, no one left on base.
Here in Geneseo, it's the Golden Warriors, nothing.
At the end of 2, we're at 0-0.
This TV50 telecast is sponsored in part by Hazelwood Homes, Geneseo Dairy Queen, Eric Henderson and Greg Anderson of Country Financial, Turpins of Geneseo, Geneseo Telephone Company, Central Bank, B&B Lawn Equipment and Cyclery, Snap Fitness, Vandemore Funeral Homes, Holland & Sons, Northside Rexall Drug, Hammond Henry Hospital, ProTech Auto Body, Farmers National Bank. Please patronize these sponsors and let them know you appreciate their support of this TV50 telecast.
Welcome back. We're here at the Lady Leafs Sterling Golden Warriors softball game. Top of the 3rd inning, and Shannon Long up the bat, the left fielder for the Golden Warriors. Here comes the first pitch. Ball inside.
Long takes ball 1. Long topped out in her only plate appearance so far. She's now 7 for 20 this season. Came in batting
Jenna Reddick takes the sign from Hannah, delivers the pitch. Inside, ball 2. 2-0.
2 balls and no strikes. Long with great speed, leading off here against Jenna Reddick. The pitch. Swinging a shot, fair ball, left field, base hit.
There's a shot, gets by Hannah out in left field. It's gonna allow Long to advance to second base.
They need 7 for the next to base. So they lead it off here in the 3rd inning with the double.
That obviously probably would have been a single if that ball not got by Hannah. She gets an extra base on that. That brings up the pitcher, Stephanie Kester, to help herself out here with no outs and a runner on second.
But could not score. Kester at the plate. She was a strikeout victim her first time up. And she bunts. It's a good bunt. It's going to move the runner up, throw to first in time.
Bunts that ball over to Jenna there. Carly there to cover to make the out. Advances the runner at third base though with 1 out.
Batter definitely did her job there. The Lady Leafs did their job. That's just softball right there.
Exactly. Now we got Bailey Elding up, the catcher for the Golden Warriors.
We got the Leafs all drawn in on the infield. They're going to look to stop that run on an infield grounder.
7 runs batted in. RBI number 8, potentially over at third base in the form of Shannon Long. Infield is in, and the pitch taken for a strike.
Strike there.
Sterling trying once again to break through.
The Sterling coach has got some speed there on third base. I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't try to squeeze her in with a bunt here. Try to catch the Lady Leafs a little bit off guard.
Righty against righty. The pitch.
It's always big to put that. Always big to put that first run across the board.
Absolutely. In a game like this, with 2 teams like this, that 1 run might be the difference.
Keep the runner from scoring. That's 1-1 on the batter with 1 out.
Got a 1-1 count here.
Once again, the Lady Leafs all pulled in almost to just behind the pitcher.
Here's the pitch.
There's a hit to third base.
Picked up by the third baseman. Another guy.
They got her in a rundown.
Oh! He's going to score. Geneseo has Shannon Long caught in a rundown between third and home, but the throwback to third got
there was
away.
That's a little bit of those young growing pains we've been talking about. They made the great play, made the great stop, good throws, had her in a rundown, and ball just got away from one of the younger ones.
Yeah, the errors have definitely hurt us this year, and a good example of that too. You got a freshman playing shortstop, and but she's been getting better each game, and so will some of the other players, and eventually you'll get all those bugs worked out. But they played that beautifully.
Absolutely.
Give me to Dustin, okay?
Got Coach Pettit out on the mound right now, just trying to settle down the young girls. They know he's telling them they did a great job on that. That they just got to keep everything under control there and make the play.
All right, we are back here live. Time has been called. We lost our internet connection. They're back at the studio, so we'll go from a radio standpoint. We'll go with our phone connection the rest of the way, try to avoid any further issues there. But Sterling has taken a 1-0 lead. Golden Warriors get a little bit of a break. Sterling had a runner at third and 1 out. The runner at third was Shannon Long.
The second baseman, number 12, Priscilla Ponte, up.
Rachel Varland picked it up for Geneseo, fired home.
She got out on an air last inning.
Yeah, that's the hot shot that to Rachel Varland there at third base that she kept in front of her.
And it allowed Long to score, and Otting ended up all the way at second base, and McKenna Pearson is now the courtesy runner for Otting out at second. So Sterling on top here, 1-0. An unearned run for the Golden Warriors in the third, but it counts. They've taken the lead. Time called.
What?
Pitch.
Just time.
Sterling has broken through here in the third.
Most of the time you won't see that umpire give that call when she's already started her wind up like that.
And Jenna did the right thing to go ahead and deliver that pitch anyway. You don't want to stop that wind up, even if you see the coach or the umpire calling timeout.
There's a drive to deep center field. Sierra Ricketts back. It's over the. It's over the fence.
The center fielder kept going back, and Sierra Ricketts
Somebody might want to go take a check on Sierra and see how she is out there. And there is Bob Pettit's heading out that way. She hit the fence pretty hard.
Yeah, she did. He didn't clear that fence by much, I don't believe.
But it just kept carrying and carrying and carrying to just a little bit right and straight away center. The center fielder Ricketts was a little bit shaken.
Sarah's got a smile on her face. I think she's ready to go.
Warning track out there. On this field here, there's no warning track at all. So Ricketts ran out of real estate and ran into the fence, and the ball went over the fence.
A fan just threw the ball back in.
Sterling leads 3-0. How about that? So Aponte goes yard, and the Warriors.
Well, that puts the Warriors up 3-0.
Warriors take the lead 3-0 with 1 out.
1 out here in the third.
First home
Jen
run
Ron, the first baseman, is your next
for
batter.
somebody.
Jen Ron, number 21, the first baseman for Golden Warriors, stepping up to the plate here.
And now Rand is at the plate here. She's 0 for 1 so far in the game, and the Warriors have put 3 on the board here in the third. And a hot shot up the middle by Rand.
There's another shot right up the middle.
Jennifer Rand turned one right back around and fired it back up through the box.
No, hard hit ball
Base knock.
for a single.
And Sterling up 3-0. They've got 3 hits in the inning.
It's amazing how innings turn when after an error like that.
Exactly.
Sterling, after only scoring 1 run against LaSalle Peru last Tuesday, has put a 3 spot on the board against Geneseo in the third.
Here's another bunt.
Trujillo is a good one. Picked up by the third baseman, throw to first.
Nice play there by Rachel Varland.
But the runner Rand moves up the
Runner
station to
advances,
second
but they do
base.
get the out.
It goes as a sacrifice bunt for Trujillo, and it's up to Darian Bardona. 2-out RBI situation.
Bardona is your next batter.
Darian 1 for 1 in the game. She
Designated
smoked a
player.
single.
Darian Burner, number 14, the designated player for the Golden Warriors, stepping up to the plate here. Had Jen Ron got advanced to second on that sacrifice bunt.
The pitch from Reddick, swinging a bouncing ball left side, fielded and bobbled by the shortstop. Everybody saved. The shortstop Shoemaker got
Ball was
that ball deep in the hole.
Hit there, and Maddie Mudor to get it, bobbled it there a little bit, kept it in front of her though, saved a run.
She was pretty deep in the hole and short, but it bobbled away from her.
Lift
The inning remains alive.
The footing's not real good out there either. I was out there actually all day working on that field, and it's still a little loose out
Oh,
there.
I can imagine. The amount of rain that we've had. We got number 1 here, Cassie Gillihan, the center fielder, up to bat.
The pitch. Bardona not going.
Leafs need to get this out here, get out of this inning, and get those bats going.
One run on a
Need to
misplayed ground ball.
try to pitch us a ground ball here, an easy pop-up would be nice.
Contest. Shannon Long crossing the plate. The other 2 coming on a 2-run homer off the bat of Priscilla Aponte. Swing and a little hop towards short and toss across.
That's a nice play by Maddie Shoemaker.
Man, nice play by Maddie there.
Woo! Off the close play
playing
over
for
first.
that third out.
Gillihan thought she beat it. First base coach Eric Staples thought she beat it, but the call is out. But Sterling
The Warriors pick up
does
3
manage
Well, after
to
after the
times in the top of the third.
top of the third inning there,
for the lead.
Off the bat of Aponte.
Sterling puts 3 runs on the board with 3 hits and an error. Actually, we had 2 errors in that inning. But once again, the errors this year, the games that we play error-free or very few errors, we win those games. And the games that we've had quite a few errors we've struggled with. And that's part of being a young team. A lot of freshmen out there on the field today and have been.
Yeah, it's the timely errors. When you have the errors, when you have errors in between home and third base, that's going to cost you a run.
Exactly. Yeah, the Lady Leafs lost 9 seniors this last year, and 7 of them were starters. So not a whole lot of experience out there on the field, but Bob has done a great job, and his coaching staff has done a great job of getting these girls ready.
We'll definitely see that in the bottom of this next inning. We have a freshman in Rachel Varner coming up, sophomore in Carly Rusk following her, and then another freshman in Maddie Shoemaker. So hopefully the young girls can get on base for the top of the order, and we'll get something going.
Let's hope here. And Rachel Varland, number 3, are the third baseman for the Lady Leafs, coming up to bat here.
The third, Sterling now leading Geneseo 3-0. Sterling scored 3 runs on 4 hits in the top of this inning. And now Geneseo at the plate, and Kester deals 1 to Rachel Varland.
The Leafs are definitely still in this game. I've seen them score many runs in an inning before, so that 3 spot should be nothing for them to overcome.
Strike 1. It's called the strike to Varland on the outside.
This is Varlin's second game up, I believe you said, and I tell you, last Saturday when she played, she certainly put the bat on the ball.
Well, she sure did. She was very impressive. I think she earned her spot on varsity with her fielding and with her hitting that game.
Has it tossed across in time for out number 1. Varlin grounds out to
6-3
short.
put out for the first out of the inning.
Kester has retired the first 7 Maple Leafs in order here in Geneseo. Sterling leading by
Carly
3.
Rush is your next batter.
Come up to bat here, Carly Russ, second baseman. I think you know a little bit about Carly.
We're glad you're tuning in here on this
Yeah, she's real excited to be up here playing with the varsity.
baseball team. Got a win here on the radio last night. Line drive
Oh.
out towards
Line drive to second base.
Drive to the second baseman for the second out of the inning.
She wasn't waiting though. She was ready to hit up there. I think she went with that first pitch and putting the ball in play.
Well, that's something that the girls in the dugout should be doing. They should be watching the opposing pitcher and seeing how she's working that mound. And she has been leading everybody off with that fastball right down the middle. So hopefully second time through the lineup we jump on that.
Let's hope. And then Maddie, same thing here. Maddie jumped on the first pitch too and fouled it off.
Varland make up the
Need a little spark plug here. And Maddie's definitely the girl that can do that.
Comebacker, Kester has it. Easy throw to first, and that's an easy.
Comebacker
Grounded out to the pitcher there for the third out of the inning. Lady Leafs, no runs, no hits. There was no errors in the inning and none left on base. At the end of 3, we're at 3-0 Golden Warriors.
And Geneseo, nothing.
After 3, 3-0.
Jenna coming back out to the mound to pitch for the Lady Leafs.
I remind the fans of the concession stand.
I like the way that Bob has a lineup set up where he has Maddie at the end, the bottom of the order. She's got some speed, and she's got Sierra coming up next with some speed as well. So we get Maddie on, and Sierra moves it over. You might more likely have Sierra on at base as well.
I like to call her the second leadoff.
Yeah, there you go. Golden Warriors going to have their leadoff batter coming up, Carly Malott.
Top of the order.
Carly started the game with a double and flew out the last at bat. And
Long is next.
Kind of got jammed a little there. She was just kind of fighting one off, and
kind of a check swing and popped it up. And
Rachel took care of it.
The batting order here in the top of the 4th inning. Early on top of Geneseo by the score of 3-0. 3 runs, 7 hits.
Jenna takes a sign from Hannah.
No runs.
Looks like the Lady Leafs are playing her straight up.
Malott 1 for 2, and she takes a strike in the outside corner. Malott led off the game with a line drive double in the left center field last time up, but she nearly was hit in the head with a pitch inside. She got her bat in the air to try to get out of the way, and then it ended up popping up to the third baseman for an easy out. That ended.
Jenna came inside on her there and brushed her back a little bit.
Now Malott batting with a count of 1-1. Carly batted over 500 last year as a sophomore and nearly 500 as a freshman a couple of years ago. Here's the pitch. And this season, she's 10 for 16 at the plate. I promise I'll do some research here in terms of a career batting average for Carly Malott as our season moves on. But her career batting average is over 500. That's awful hard to do. Pitch. Swing and a line drive left field, another base hit. She's a hitting machine. Carly Malott. Line one in
She hit that ball about the exact same place she hit her double, just not quite as hard, and the girls could cut it off. She likes taking that ball the other way.
Yes, she does.
batter on.
Shannon Long,
Carly Malott is
the second batter in the lineup.
Number 10, Shan Long, left fielder up. I would expect Sterling Coach here to be laying down the mud again to advance that runner to second base.
I think we could see a battle between our catcher and Malott. She likes to steal the bases. There she goes. There it is.
Steal attempt, throw down.
Oh.
Time, stolen base for Carly Malott.
Throw was on time, just a little bit lower. I think we got her there.
Right center field. It got away from the shortstop and into short right center field, but not
Hannah
far
Kane
enough
with an excellent arm out there. Not too many people are going to be running on her like that this year.
No. Essentially, this is Hannah's first season too. Even though she's a sophomore, she was injured the whole entire season last year and was not able to play, but was there to root on the team and actually called pitches for some of the games last year.
And the way they've been able to put the ball in play against against Reddick that they don't want to give up an out with a sacrifice here with a runner already in scoring position at second base. But we'll see. Long's got great speed. She could beat out a punch attempt if she puts it down. She's going to swing away here and foul it on.
The Lady Golden Warriors here look like they're going to swing the bat. I thought maybe they might lay down a bunt here, move her over again, get a little bit more insurance on the board, but they think that they're going to be able to put this ball in play and beat it out.
Sure looks like it's got an 0-2 count here. Imagine Jez not give her nothing much to swing at.
That's up on the infield.
Mary's calling for it.
Oh.
Shoemaker right near the third base bag was under it, and it just deflected off her glove, and everybody's safe.
We got to shake those young nerves.
Yes, we do.
Stephanie Kester is the next.
Mary's having a little bit of a tough game here today, but
is next.
I think she was even surprised by that one.
Yeah.
Nobody out. Sterling already on top by the score of 3-0. The pitch to Kester.
She's a resilient young lady, though, and I'm sure she's wanting the next one to come right at her again.
Absolutely.
Throw, run the bases, hit. They didn't do anything well. And you had to sit on that for a week. Sterling has had all of its games since last Tuesday canceled. So they look pretty anxious to get back in the field today and redeem themselves a little bit. Swinging a pop fly, foul territory, right side, and no play.
Nobody can get there.
Oh, not a play for the
First
right.
baseman Gillette made an effort in foul territory over near the Geneseo dugout up the right field side, but to no avail. The count 1-1. Sterling with the lead here on the top.
We got people on first and second. Nobody out, 1-1 count.
Stephanie Kester up the bat here. The pitcher struck out first time at bat, had a sacrifice bunt the second time at bat.
Here comes the 1-1. That's a strike call.
Lady Leafs desperately needing an out on the board here.
1-2 on the batter with nobody out.
Kester, difficult to strike out, does not strike out often, has already been called out on strikes once in this game. First and second, nobody out. The 1-2 to Kester, way inside. So the pitcher, Reddick, took something off and missed inside and leveled the count at 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Sterling batting top of the fourth, leading by the score of 3-0. Trying to add on here. Heart of the order at the plate. A pitch. Swing and a foul. Steph was a little bit out in front of that one.
Got a nice battle going here between Reddick and
After Kester, it'll be Bailey-Adi.
And the pitcher, Stephanie Kester here. The two pitchers going at each other.
Thank you, I missed that.
They lead this game 3-0, the 2-2. And it's
Oh, she sat on that off-speed pitch. That looks like it's going to score somebody from second.
Single up the middle for the run.
Stephanie Kester has her 6th run batted into the year, and the Golden Warriors now lead this game by the score of
no one out.
4-0. On the play, Long with her lightning speed made it all the way to third, and we are going to see a courtesy runner for the pitcher Kester, and freshman Aaron Stroop
Your next batter.
will run at first base.
Ponce is next.
Number 4, Aaron Stroop going in the run for the pitcher for the Lady Warriors there.
How's that work, Jeff? They didn't use a runner for her last time when she got on, and now they are using one.
That's totally up to the coach. Any time the pitcher or catcher gets on base, you can use a courtesy runner as long as they've not been in the lineup. And for some reason, the first time at bat, they wanted to let her run. I believe their pitcher does have some speed, but now that maybe they've got a lead, they think, let's just make sure we don't get her hurt and bring in a courtesy runner to run for her. Looks like the Leafs are going to make a pitching change here and bring in Jen Yeager, the sophomore pitcher.
With nobody out here in the 4th inning, and Sterling on top by the score of 4-0. Geneseo with a new pitcher. We'll take a break and we'll talk about the new pitcher for Geneseo and reset things here from Geneseo after a 1-minute timeout. It's Sterling 4, Geneseo nothing.
Geneseo
in 60
changes
seconds.
pitchers. Jennifer Yeager is your pitcher.
We got a little break here in the action as the pitcher's warming up here now. Is this Daly Medley's first start out there in the right field?
I believe it is her first start. She had Saturday that she started that second game. It was the JV game, and she looked pretty well. And she had a nice hit. She had a bases loaded ball hit off the fence, top of the fence, stayed in. So close to being a grand slam.
About 1 foot,
Yeah.
1 foot below the yellow line.
It's amazing when you hit well and you sometimes you find yourself getting into the lineup when that happens.
Yep.
I always say if you can hit, we'll find a place for you to play.
Well, hopefully with the change here, the Lady Leafs can dig themselves out of this hole that they're in here and see what we can get put together.
And also Hall Country.
Yeah, runners on first and third and no outs.
Play first base. I'm saying
Got Bailey Outing, the catcher for the Golden Warriors, up.
Looks like the infield is playing back. They're going to go ahead and concede that run at third base. Anything on the infield.
Yeager is your new pitcher.
Shannon Long. Stephanie Kester after her RBI single just a moment ago. The runner at first. Actually, that's Aaron Stroop.
Here's
runner at first base.
Jen taking the signal. Her first pitch of the game here.
And the pitch.
Called swing and
Throw down to
missing.
second. They're
Knock it down,
against
Carl.
Stroop. They do not. And on the throw down to second, crossing the plate and scoring a run for the Golden Warriors is Shannon Long. So Geneseo threw down to second, trying to get the out there. They did not get.
Definitely conceding the run. They thought they'd try to take that other runner off the bases and once again throw just a little off the money.
Scored as a double steal and runner at second, still nobody out. And Adi at the plate takes the ball, and the count 1-1. Sterling scored 3 times in
We
the
have a
third
runner
inning.
in scoring
So
position
far,
and
here
no
in
one
the fourth,
out.
they've added 2 more. And they've taken a 5-0 lead on Geneseo. The pitch to Adi, swinging up, come back right up the middle into center field.
Ball hit hard right up the middle.
It's being waved in.
Have a
now
play
she's
at the
gonna
plate.
stop and turn around and head back.
Cut it off.
Rick Henderson was waving her, but Stroop did not make what you would
Coach her at third base, he was waving her to go on in, and she held up for some reason.
Coming around that third base bag.
The Lady Leafs are in the position they just were in, and we're going to have a pinch runner here, and I'm kind of wondering if they're looking to do the same thing they just did.
As it is, Stroop is now at third. Adi at first, still nobody out. And here's Priscilla Aponte.
We'll see how Coach Pettit plays this.
A long home run. Straight away.
Still Ponte up. Last at bat, she's the one who had the home run.
Priscilla 2 for 2 in the game.
Runners on first and third.
Runners at first and third, nobody out. And McKenna Pearson running at first base for the Warriors. Pearson on a called strike, not going from third. And pitch looked to be a little bit low and inside, but a strike called from Daly Medley to Priscilla Aponte. 5-0, Sterling on top of the pitch. And that pitch is in the dirt, and McKenna Pearson getting a stolen base. Head first dive into second base.
Back it up.
Back to the pitcher. Got away.
Looks like the cleats got caught together down there for Hannah Kane behind the plate.
You you'll sure don't like to see that happen, especially when you've had knee surgery in the past and take a chance of doing something to that knee going down like that.
Right-hand batter, slightly open stance. She pops it up, out behind first. It's in foul territory and over the head
off to the right
of the
side.
first baseman. It falls out of play. And
Still have a 1-2 count on her.
Aponte's homer
On
last
Aponte.
time up, last inning, put Sterling up 3-0.
Lady Leafs still playing back.
Now Sterling leads 5-0.
Starting to sneak in a little bit.
Third for the Golden Warriors. Still nobody out here in the
The pitch from Jen.
Swinging a shot.
There's another shot to left field.
Caught.
Tagging on the play is Stroop. She'll score on the sacrifice fly.
Stroop did tag on the play and score. Leafs do put a out on the board, but that definitely gives the Warriors another run.
That's the first out of the inning.
It was caught, and on the
They score a
sacrifice
run.
fly, Aaron Stroop crosses the plate.
So we've got a runner on second base.
And the Warriors now lead 6-0. 3 runs batted in.
Jen Ron,
For Aponte,
first baseman
doubling
is your batter.
her season total coming into the contest. Here's Jennifer Wren. She's 1 for 2. She's flied to right and single. McKenna Pearson in scoring position at second. Ground ball base hit into left center field. McKenna Pearson
Just hit past the diving shortstop there.
It's a long single into left field for Jennifer Wren.
Single which drives in another run.
McKenna Pearson crossing the plate.
It's a nice job by Sierra Ricketts in the center field to hold her to a long single there. A lot of hustle out there in center field.
Jennifer
only
Wren
one
with her
out.
second hit of the contest. For her on the season, that is RBI number 3.
Brings up number 15, the right fielder, Gabby Trujillo.
Trujillo is at the plate.
Sterling in the inning. With just one
Martin
out,
Hurd
scored
next.
4 times. 4 runs, 4 hits in the inning. 7-0 Warriors. Line shot off the bat of Trujillo. Into the gap in left center field. It's another hit.
Gonna have a play at third.
And she'll slide in here safely.
Safe at third.
Trujillo alertly ends up at second. Boy, Sterling, according to Coach Henderson and Coach Staples last week, they didn't do anything well. They're doing everything well in this one. They're hitting the ball effectively. They're making the plays.
Brings up number 14, the DP, Darian Ordiner.
Lady Leafs really don't have an answer for these Golden Warrior bats right now. We need to do something to get a ground ball here.
Trujillo takes the extra base from the throw in. Second and third. 1 out.
Leafs are playing in.
Sterling on top, 7-0 with Bardona at the plate.
Trying to take away a run.
Takes the ball.
Well, looked pretty good, but it's called as a ball.
This is the 8th batter to come to the plate for Sterling here in the inning. We're in the top of the 4th with Sterling on top, 7-0. Bardona 2 for 2 so far.
Just missing.
Marion was just 1 for
2-0
9
count.
at the plate, struggling a little bit in her first varsity experience this season for the Golden Warriors. But she's got 2 hits in this contest. The pitch. Swinging up. Little fly ball out behind second. It drops in there for a base hit. Bardona is 3 for 3. Jennifer Rand crosses.
Another run scored.
When it's going your way, those kind of things fall.
Center field.
There's a little bloop hit there. You hate those hits as a coach and as players, and
Cassidy
but
Gillihan.
it still counts as a hit.
The next batter.
And here's Cassidy Gillihan as Sterling is batted around here in the 4th. And Gillihan.
Cassie Gillihan, the center fielder up the bat. This is the 9th batter for the Golden Warriors in the inning.
Swinging a miss for strike 1. Trujillo is the runner at third. Bardona over at first.
I think Hannah Kane's a little fired up. I think Maddie Shoemaker better be standing on second base when she lets this ball go.
6 hits in the inning for the Golden Warriors. They've scored 5 times and they lead 8-0. And the pitch called a strike. Snap
Ooh,
run to third. It got
Hannah
away.
throws
They
it
tried to
into
throw behind the runner, Trujillo.
left field.
Third, it wouldn't have been. There was no reason to throw that ball down there. Trujillo wasn't that far off the bag, and then the throw to the third baseman got away well up the left field line, and Trujillo scores on the error. And Sterling now on top of Geneseo by the score of 9-0. 9-0 Sterling. Swing and
There's a
slap
nice
ball to
play
third.
by third
Picked up there
baseman
just
Varlin.
time to get Gillihan, and on the play,
That's exactly what the Leafs needed there.
So Gillihan
Now number 2.
for the second out of the inning, and
The
now
runner at third base.
back for the second time here in the 4th.
And the leadoff batter.
Carly Malott come up. This will be her second at bat here for the Golden Warriors in the inning.
She's not one that we want to see hit the ball too many times.
6 runs in the inning for the Golden Warriors.
She's definitely putting the bat on the ball.
Sterling on top.
Yeah, runner on third base.
Here in the 4th.
Pitch from Jen. Grounded back to Jen.
Daly Medley, she's got it, throws to first, and Carly Malott is
Get out of here.
retired.
Finally get out of that inning.
10 batters to the plate.
Well, how many did the Warriors put on the board there?
Got six runs in that inning.
Lead for the Golden Warriors as we head to the
6 runs on, I have 4 hits and 2 errors.
Yeah.
2 errors.
And then after the middle of top of 4, we got a 9-0 ball game.
Well, you mentioned it a little earlier here, Jeff. You know, the Geneseo girls, once they do get their bats rolling, they can still put some runs on the board. So hopefully, going through this lineup a second time, we'll be able to see some of these more veteran girls do what they need to do.
I absolutely hope so, and that they have all the capability in the world to do it. And one thing about this team, especially watching them last year, I think their model last year was never back down, and I don't know how many games we won in the last inning last year.
Absolutely. It's a big mental. They need a big mental lift here.
Give that to him.
we move into the bottom of
Get number 34 here, Sarah Ricketts coming up to lead off the inning for the Lady Leafs. Sarah struck out the last at bat, but she fouled quite a few of those off.
Kester worked through the Geneseo border in perfect fashion.
Trying to bounce herself on.
Up the third base.
The third baseman lets it go foul.
Sandoval charged it, then noticed the English on the ball and let it roll foul for a strike. So
Sarah definitely trying to make something happen here to get on the bases.
Got to have runners. Got to have runners in scoring position. Got to have runners on bases.
They scored 3 times in the third and 6 times in the fourth. 9 up and 9 down for Stephanie Kester so far.
Popped up. That's out of play.
Out of play off
The
to
pop
the
up
left
out of play
side.
for the second strike.
Kester.
Sarah's got an 0-2 count. Last at bat, she also had an 0-2 count, but she ended up making that a full count before she finally ended up striking out. So
She's definitely a battler up there, and she's going to do anything she can to put the ball in play.
As Geneseo bats at the bottom of the fourth. Pitch wasted way outside for a ball.
She was not going to see anything that she could touch there.
no,
Really trying to get to
definitely a wasted pitch, and
conference play.
nothing that she's definitely going to chase either.
Geneseo is already 3-1 in conference play. Pitch is a called strike. 3.
Wow.
Looked a little outside to me, but
Inside corner, and I guess
Sure, it looked outside of me too, but I'm not standing right behind that catcher either. So
got called out on an outside pitch just like that one.
Jen Yeager, the pitcher, coming up to the bat here.
Yeager is the
Kester gets
batter.
about an extra 6 inches off the
Ready, good
outside
neck.
corner. And
She
it's
flew
called
out to the second baseman last at
it's
bat.
strike 3. 10 up and 10 down for Kester in the circle. At the plate, Jennifer Yeager. Yeager actually came in.
Kester has quite the game here going for the Golden Warriors.
Starter, Jenna Reddick. And she bats here for the second time. It's a pop-up.
That may drop, might be trouble.
Aponte
nice play by the second baseman.
Aponte moving away from the infield. Put her glove up
Aponte
with
makes
the
a nice
left
play
hand
there
and
at second
fell
base.
in with her
For
momentum
the second
taking
out
her
of the
out
inning.
towards the right
When
field.
things are going your way, those fall.
Exactly.
When you're down 9-0, you don't seem to get those.
No.
Started.
Comes up Janet Reddick, number 14, still in the lineup.
Was a strikeout victim her first time up. Sterling on top of Geneseo 9-0. Swing and a miss. Strike
It's a
one.
nice off-speed pitch.
Stephanie Kester deals strike 1 to the number 3 hitter in the Geneseo batting order, Jenna Reddick.
Jenna down 0-1 in the count here.
Geneseo 9-0. They've out-hit Geneseo 13-0 so far. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a little chop towards third. Sandoval bobbles, fields it, and fires across the diamond, and not going to get her.
She bobbles it at first base. We got a base runner on. We'll see if Darian Gillette can do something with that.
In the air, and that's the first base runner of the game for Geneseo.
We have a runner on.
Score is an error on Sandoval for the low throw. She bobbled.
Well, it took us 4 innings, but we do finally have a base runner on.
Well, let's see what we can do with this.
Reddick at first, but as it is now,
You saw what they did after we made an error.
Exactly.
Darian Gillette.
First pitch here to Darian Gillette.
Swing and a chop foul at the plate.
She's definitely hacking.
By Darian Gillette, and she fouled it off for strike 1.
She's never going to not get her chance. She's going to take her hacks.
For the first time in the game, with 2 outs in the bottom of the fourth, Geneseo has a base runner.
Darian, one of the juniors on the LA Leaf squad.
Low and inside.
Such a young team we have that the juniors have stepped up and taken the leadership role that they've done, and they've done such a good job here. And
Runner at first, 2 outs.
Hopefully,
in the fourth here.
Yes, they have. They
Miraculous fire from Kester.
for juniors have to step up like they have. Coach Pettis asked 2 of the juniors to be captains this year, and the team actually voted on those captains as well. So I think the teammates say it as well. That's the experience, and that's who they want to be captains and leaders of their team. Then the third captain is
Darian Gillette, 2-1.
Jesse Murray, and it sure hurts not having Jesse Murray this year because of her injury.
And deals. And she missed with it. Did not miss by much. 3 balls and a strike.
it's going to bring up a hitter's count for Darian here, 3-1. She gets something she really likes here. Hopefully she can drive something here.
With too many batters.
Get something on the board here for the Leafs.
Wait. It's 3-1 here on Gillette, the cleanup hitter for Geneseo. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Mighty cut from Gillette.
Full count.
Came up empty.
Jenna should be going on this pitch here with a 3-2 count and 2 outs. She should be taking off right on the pitch.
At the plate. Reddick, the runner at first, will be off.
So many times at the games I was at last year, in a situation like this, Darian lives for this kind of a.
Way up in the right-hand batter's
Yeah, she's a big hitter.
Swing and a high
Popped it up.
That could drop. It's dirt.
Gillihan went out. Now Malott goes.
And it does drop.
Come up with it. Gillihan backtracked. Malott, the shortstop, went out, tried to make the play in short left.
We did have a small collision out there in short center, and hopefully everybody's okay out there.
I think the shortstop realized that the center field wasn't get to it, though. She tried to hurry up and get to it, and then it was a collision.
Confusion out there between Gillihan, who initially backtracked on that one. Malott went out into short center field, and the ball deflected off her glove.
That's going to put a couple runners on the bases here now for the Lady Leafs, first and third, and that's going to bring up another big hitter in Hannah Kane. We'll see if she can do what Hannah can do and put that bat on the ball and make something happen.
Absolutely. You know, we talk about how important errors are. They're key in the game. Here we have, Sterling 2 errors in this inning, and it gave Geneseo 2 base runners.
Absolutely.
Falling down awkwardly on the ball, trying to make that play. That ball was way up in the air.
Looks like everybody's all right.
Hannah's due for a big hit. She's been hitting well, but she's due for a big one here.
Much easier play for Cassidy than it was for either Malott or.
So that right center field looks pretty inviting to me out there. Right fielder's way up. Center fielder's a little to the left.
Geneseo has runners on the corners with 2 outs.
Straight. Go out and talk about what they're going to do here if Geneseo decides to steal on them here.
That you want to give extra outs to.
I don't think they have to worry about that with Darian on first base, to be honest.
I highly doubt that Coach Pettit's going to take the bat out of Hannah's hand and do that. If Hannah puts the ball in play as hard as she can, hopefully Darian can jog home.
Yes.
Sorry, Hannah Kane coming to the plate for Geneseo.
Hannah Kane is the batter. There's 2 out and 2 on.
Runners on the corners and 2 out. Sterling is on top here, 9-0, but Geneseo threatening the pitch. And the pitch taken low for a ball.
Ball 1 to Hannah.
1 ball, no strikes. Kane, the number 5 hitter, in the Geneseo batting order.
I'm sure the Sterling coach told me, don't give this girl anything good to swing at.
And the pitch from Kester. Swing and a bouncing
That's a
ball.
fair
It is a
foul ball. Foul ball.
Third base side, just foul.
We're going to
That ball was about
move everybody back and try it again.
Right, that would have been a fair ball and an easy out at first, but it just trickled foul.
Looks like the Lady Warriors are playing her head up. Not so deep in center. There is some spots out there to get around her.
Oh, yeah, right center looks pretty open. And actually, left center looks wide open. Their left fielder's kind of playing the line there.
Off-speed pitch, it's now
There's definitely some holes out there. We just got to put the bat on the ball here.
showing a little bit more of her repertoire.
Yeah, just needs to relax here, take a deep breath.
And Kane way out in front of that one. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Chester deals. Swing and a
Go.
miss. It's a drop third strike. Otten will throw to first to complete the strikeout and end the inning.
Strikeout to end the inning.
Kane went after it. The ball
The Leafs
deflected
threatened to
away.
do not score.
Let's in a 4, and after 4, it's 9-0 Golden Warriors. The Leafs did get 2 hits in that inning and 2 errors, but left 2 on base.
Complete. It is Sterling
So at end of 4, we'll take a short break here and be back with you shortly.
This TV50 telecast is sponsored in part by Hazelwood Homes, Geneseo Dairy Queen, Eric Henderson and Greg Anderson of Country Financial, Turpins of Geneseo, Geneseo Telephone Company, Central Bank, B&B Lawn Equipment and Cyclery, Snap Fitness, Vandemore Funeral Homes, Holland & Sons, Northside Rexall Drug, Hammond Henry Hospital, ProTech Auto Body, Farmers National Bank. Please patronize these sponsors and let them know you appreciate their support of this TV50 telecast.
Welcome back, folks. We're at JF Edwards Park here, going into the top of the 5th inning. The Sterling Golden Warriors are leading Geneseo 9-0.
Send up Shannon Long, Stephanie Kester, and Bailey Otte. to face
Shannon Long will be your batter.
Jennifer Yeager.
The second batter is
Shannon Long, number 10, the left fielder coming up to bat.
Kester and
Let's hope we didn't have an inning like we did again last inning. Sterling batted all 9 batters the last inning
Popped up single that reached on an error.
to score 6 runs
13 hits in this
on
one.
4 hits and 2 errors.
Geneseo, no runs on 1 hit. We're in the top of the 5th. Long.
Lady Leafs playing them straight up.
4-3 effort tonight. Swing and a pop-up.
Pop.
Behind short. Shoemaker.
Hey, Shoemaker's there. She makes the catch.
On the first pitch, Shannon Long pops out to short. And Shannon now 1 for
Maddie
4.
Shoemaker.
Maddie's probably taking a deep sigh of relief after making that catch after the last one.
2
She's
in the contest so far.
It's good to see her bounce back there and make that catch.
Batter.
Laying down a sacrifice bunt, recorded an RBI single last
Stephanie
time.
Kessler, the pitcher up here.
6-run.
Shoemaker really playing in the hole there. Must be playing her to pull here a little bit.
Pitch way outside, and the count now level at 1-1 on Stephanie Kessler.
Stephanie Kessler had a base hit the last at bat.
9 hits in 22 trips to the plate this season. Swing and a miss.
Good off-speed pitch there by Jen.
Steph was way out in front. The count
1 ball and 2 strikes
Got a
on the batter.
1-2 count here. I would expect that Jen doesn't give her much to swing at here.
Nice to see her working ahead in the count.
The varsity level for the Golden Warriors, trying to help her team win its 4th consecutive conference championship.
That's out of play.
The pitch is popped
Yep,
up
it's
foul
going to be
territory
out of play. Caught by the
Play.
nets.
A new life for the batter.
Fights one off, and we'll try again here with a count of 1-2. Sterling, if they could score a run here on the top of the 5th and hold Geneseo scoreless in the bottom of the inning, this game would be over.
See if Yeager can get us a ground ball here.
It's number 3 hitter at the plate in the form of Kester right now. That pitch
That was a
bounces
pretty
back
pitch.
for a ball.
Well, that was a ball.
And the count 2-2.
There's certain times in a
Right-hander in the circle.
an at bat when a pitcher doesn't want to throw a strike, she wants to just
Stephanie Kester in from the
put that
right-hand
ball
back
where
box.
she get a chaser,
That pitch missed.
like that one.
Not
Full
full.
count on the batter.
3 balls and
1
2
out,
strikes.
no one on.
No, I'm sorry, 1 out, bases
I was looking around here and I just realized our infield right now, we have 1 junior and the rest are sophomore and freshmen on the
There's a
infield.
play out to right field. Daly Medley under it. She makes the play.
Nice play by Daly.
For the second out
Yeah,
of the
we
game.
have, to answer your question there, we have 2 freshmen
Bailey Otting is your next batter.
at short and third, and we have a sophomore at second base and a junior at first. So
And a sophomore pitcher and a sophomore catcher.
reached on a fielder's choice. And she reached on a fielder's
So,
choice. that helped
like we
her
talked about, the growing pains are going to be there for a little while, but the young girls are stepping up and doing what they need to do.
Yes, they are.
Base is empty, 2 out. Swinging a foul back.
Number 9, the catcher, Bailey Outing up.
Once again, Yeager ahead in the count.
First 2 have been retired. Sterling has not gone down in order in this entire game. The count on Ani, 0-1 after that foul ball effort. Ani assuming the catching.
Got an
duties
0-1
for the
count with
Warriors
2 outs here.
From 4-year starter Ashley King, swinging
There's a shot to right field that's going to drop in there.
Ani with another base hit. She went the
Base hit to
opposite
right
way.
field.
And Ani with her
The
second hit
runner
of the
on
contest.
first base and 2
And
out.
Sterling's 14th hit of the game.
She waited back nicely on that off-speed pitch, took it the other way.
Yes, she did.
At the plate in this contest.
Daly Medley did a nice job keeping the ball in front of her
Jen Ross on
to hold her to 1.
With a single,
Priscilla Pawnee back up the bat here.
a sacrifice fly, 2 for 2 and 3 runs batted in for the senior. And she takes a strike. 0-1 here on
But the umpire's watching that runner over there on first base. Appears that she left a little early there on that pitch.
I kind of was thinking the same thing.
Over at first base. The pitch to Aponte. That's in there.
She sure is, but he's not even looking at that runner. He's looking at the pitcher and
came in batting .353 this season. And with her 2
0-2
for 2
on the batter.
efforts in this game tonight.
Ahead on the batter again, Jen Yeager, 0-2.
19 at the plate. Swing
There's
and
a
bouncing ball
shot to
towards
Carly
second.
Rusk, throws to first base,
Nice
and they
play by
return,
Carly.
return the side.
Rounds off to second to end.
We'll see if the Lady Leafs can get those bats going.
Do not score.
We played 4.5 here in Geneseo. Geneseo. It's Sterling 9 and Geneseo nothing.
Sterling with one hit there in that half of the inning. No errors and one left on base. Midway through the fifth, where it's 9-0, Golden Warriors. Come up to bat for the Lady Leafs should be Hannah Kane, the Hannah Johnson, the left fielder.
We'll see if we can get some base runners on the bottom half of the inning. When you get the base runners going in the bottom half of the order, that normally rolls that top around pretty good.
Yes, it does. Geneseo's definitely got the power to get the job done if they can just get some runners in scoring position and get this thing going.
Get a little bit of momentum going back this way.
Kester remains on the mound for the Warriors. Johnson, Varlin, and Russ will be the first three batters.
You know, the Lady Leafs now using that walk-up music for the last few games. Now it gets to the point where you hear the song, you know who the batter is when they come up to bat without even looking.
Yeah.
Fielder will be leading it off.
Hannah digs in here, waiting for the delivery.
Aaron Stroop now playing first base for the Golden Warriors. Darian Bardona is at third now for the Warriors. Swing and a miss.
Consistency has definitely not been this umpire's repertoire, and sometimes it gets these girls to swing at some of the stuff they really don't want to be swinging at.
Yeah, I totally agree. They end up chasing and.
Bardona at third. Aponte is still at second. Milan
Yeah.
still at short.
0-2 count here.
Swinging about
She puts the ball play hard. Nice play. Nice play by the shortstop there for the Golden Warriors.
One up and one down.
Rachel Varlin, third baseman, coming with the bat. Rachel, like we said earlier, in her second varsity start today.
Got a nice little feeling here that Rachel's gonna do something special here.
You know, it's got to be nerve-wracking and exciting at the same time for a freshman to step up and get a varsity start
against a team that was ranked #1 in the state last year.
Yeah.
He drives the ball to right field. She makes the catch. This is going to bring up Carly Rusk.
Second half of the inning.
2 up and 2 down, and here's Carly Russ.
Carly Rusk is your next batter.
Carly and Maddie, who's on deck there, they do have some speed here for the Lady Leafs. We can get them on base. We can get some.
There we go. Ooh, nice catch there by the right fielder.
Nice hit to right field.
Yeah. Nice poke there by Carly. That I think she got robbed, to be honest.
That's probably our hardest hit of the day.
Yeah, absolutely. So at the bottom of 5, it's 9-0 Golden Warriors. No hits by Geneseo, no errors, and no one left on base. Going to the top of the 6th. Looks like Jen Yeager's going to continue to pitch here for the Lady Leafs. The Jen Ron, the first baseman, number 21, will be up for the Golden Warriors.
Got a nice little crowd here tonight for
Yeager will return to the mound
for the weather that we have.
Yeah, it's amazing that sometimes the weather that the crowd's always usually been pretty good, but when the days it's really cold, there's never a problem getting volunteers for the concession stand. I know that. Looks like
Aaron Stroop will be leading it off.
Looks like the Golden Warriors made a substitution here. Number 4 is up to bat. Aaron Stroop. She must have be batting for Jen Ron. So we don't know what she's capable of or anything, but we'll find out here.
They lead Geneseo by the score of 9-0.
She was a courtesy runner earlier in the game.
Aaron Stroop at the plate for the Golden Warriors. Stroop, a freshman. Shannon Long, a freshman.
Infield definitely
Shannon Long
playing for pole here.
and now is Stroop coming in. She came in defensively in the bottom of the last inning at first base for Jennifer Rand. Swing and
There's a little foul ball out of play.
Foul on the right side, out of play.
0-2 here on Stroop.
0-2 on the batter.
Stroop and
Jaeger's done a good job staying ahead in the count here. Once again at 0-2.
Little League Softball World Champions.
Aaron Stripp is also a freshman for the Golden Warriors to get into this game here today.
Of course, look at Stephanie Kester, Bailey Oddie, Darian Bardoner, McKenna Pearson, Jennifer Rand. They were part of the 2008 Sterling Little League Softball team and finished third in the World Series. So,
That's a very nice 0-2 pitch there from Jaeger. Once again, trying to get a chaser going.
That's exactly where you want that too. Nothing you can hit, but looks good enough you want to swing at it.
Teams represented on the varsity here at Sterling High School. Swing and a miss.
Nice job. There's a strikeout for Jaeger.
Took something off that one and Stroop went down.
Yeah, number 15, Gabby Trujillo, the right fielder up the bat for the Golden Warriors. Last at bat, she had a single. She's actually she's 2 for 3 so far in the game today.
Sterling on top, 9-0 here in the sixth. The pitch. Off speed, missed with it. Then Jen Yeager. Base is empty. 1 out, top of the sixth. The pitch to Trujillo. Popped up foul territory.
Down the right field line. Looks like it's going to go foul.
And that'll be
1-1.
A 1-1 count. The wind that we did have has definitely died down. There's virtually no wind out there.
Sterling
Flag is barely moving in center field.
Way back in the first inning, they loaded the bases with 2 outs but could not score. They broke the game open with 3 runs in the third. Here's the pitch. Into the dirt. Got now 2-1 on Trujillo.
My hands got to stop those balls. You don't want balls hitting umpires. They don't like that.
A 2-run homer from Priscilla Aponte. And Sterling broke it open with a 6-run 4th inning. Sterling sent 10 batters to the plate. The 2-1 to Trujillo. Swing and a pop-up out into short right field. And Bailey
Medley with the catch. She's done a good job out there in right field today.
Yes, she has. That's the third ball hit out there, and pop fly she's caught, and the other one that she kept in front of her. That's got to be promising to Coach Pettit that he's maybe found a right fielder that can make the play.
Darian 3 for 3 at the plate with a run batted in. Taken outside for the ball. Bardoner
Got the-
with 3.
Get the DP up there in
14 hits in this contest.
Bernier.
Sterling is out hit Geneseo 14-1. And the pitch. That's a strike call. We're level at 1-1 on Bardoner.
Werner's been hot tonight. She's 3 for 3 so far for the Golden Warriors.
3 here this afternoon.
All singles.
Occupying the number 8 hole. And head coach Rick Henderson's lineup, the pitch. Off speed, sails way high.
You have to like an 8 here that's 3 for 3.
She puts the bat on the ball.
Exactly.
McKenna Pearson in the on-deck circle for the Golden Warriors. Swing and a high.
There's a drive to center field.
Sarah Ricketts is under it. Sarah makes the catch for the third out.
To center for the third out of the inning.
Is that a 1-2-3 inning?
Yes, it is.
The Leafs finally retire to the side, 1-2-3.
No runs that inning, no hits and no errors, and no one left on base.
Bottom half,
Going about the
inning number
6th, it's
6.
9-0 Golden
Check
Warriors.
out that concession stand.
Every once in a while in a game like this, you can catch a team getting a little lackadaisical up by 9 runs.
Yeah, absolutely.
If we can get some of our bats going, we can explode real quick here. There's always making something happen, but not that it happens all the time, but you can catch a team on their heels here.
Yeah, we had Maddie Shoemaker come up, so we definitely got some speed come up if we can get her on base. That game on Saturday against Decatur, she stretched a double into a triple and didn't even think about it. I think the coach was kind of holding her at second. She didn't even look. She just kept going, and I was impressed by the speed that she has. Seems like once she gets going, there's no stopping her.
She's definitely faster from first to third than she is from home to first.
Yeah.
Maddie Shoemaker is your batter. Shoemaker, Ricketts, and Yeager are the first three batters in the center. So Maddie is the shortstop.
Maddie Shoemaker.
Pitch to Maddie.
There's a drive
Pop
to
it
right field.
On the first pitch, Maddie Shoemaker
Fly out to right field.
Trujillo in right field. Easy play in right.
The girls putting the bats on the ball. We're just hitting it right at them.
Sierra Ricketts is
Sarah Ricketts coming up the bat. Sarah struck out the first two at bats here. That's unusual for Sarah. Hopefully she gets a hit here. Second time or third time seeing this pitcher.
Leadoff hitter for Geneseo. We're in the sixth. Sterling on top by 9 runs. 9-0 is the score. Pitch. Swinging a bouncing
There's a ball to shortstop. Nice play.
Throw across and
Bobbled.
Got a bobbled.
long throw.
I would say that'd be an error on the first base, and that should have been a play that should have been made.
That was a very nice play by the shortstop deep in the hole.
dig that one out. It would have been an out.
Jennifer Yeager is your next batter.
That's what the Lady Leafs needed. We got a girl on base on first base here, and we'll see if we can get her moved around the bags.
Jennifer Yeager, who's now the pitcher for Geneseo, is at the plate. Swinging a fly ball.
Yeager with a fly ball to center field.
She's got it for out number 2. On the first pitch.
Caught. That'll send Ricketts back to first.
The second out of the inning. Jenna Reddick is your next batter.
That'll bring up Jenna Reddick.
We have a runner on first base, 2 outs here in the second.
Starting pitcher for Geneseo, and she worked the first.
Reddick, one of those junior captains we were talking about.
She allowed 3 runs in the
Jenna's due for a big hit herself here. Hopefully she can turn on one here.
swing a foul at the plate. Oh, and 1 the count here. On Reddick.
There's a drive to
That's
center
deep, that's
field.
deep.
That's a deep shot to center field.
Oh,
She
it's caught
catches
the
it
fence.
right at the
Nice
fence.
play out there in center
That's a
field
nice drive by Reddick,
for that long
but it will retire the side.
In straightaway center field, and the freshman is up to the task.
And we're going to move into the 7th inning.
That's 9-0 Sterling Warriors. 1 hit by Geneseo there, 1 error. No one left on base. We'll be back shortly for the top of the 7th. 9-0 Golden Warriors.
This TV50 telecast is sponsored in part by Hazelwood Homes, Geneseo Dairy Queen, Eric Henderson and Greg Anderson of Country Financial, Turpins of Geneseo, Geneseo Telephone Company, Central Bank, B&B Lawn Equipment and Cyclery, Snap Fitness, Vandemore Funeral Homes, Holland & Sons, Northside Rexall Drug, Hammond Henry Hospital, ProTech Auto Body, Farmers National Bank. Please patronize these sponsors and let them know you appreciate their support of this TV50 telecast.
I believe they've did a substitution here, but I don't. I can't. She doesn't have a number on her back, so I have no idea who she is.
Senior McKenna Pearson. Leading off for the Golden Warriors.
We just were told McKenna Fearson is the one that's up the bat for the Golden Warriors.
In the contest.
Number 22.
Strike 1 from Jen
It's
Yeager.
a senior.
Yeager on in relief of Jenna Reddick. Pitch taken inside for the ball. Scheduled hitters for Sterling here in the 7th. The Golden Warriors on top by 9 runs. Pearson, Malott, and Long. Pitch. Swinging a foul off the right.
Fouls that off the other side, caught by the nets.
Jumped on that one and just
1
fouled
and
the
2 on the
It's going
batter.
to be a busy week for the Lady Leafs. Tomorrow we head to East Moline United Township for a 4:30 game, and Thursday we go head up to Sycamore for a 4:30 game, and then we have a doubleheader Saturday at 10 o'clock against Erie Prophetstown.
Before the game started, but we've been dry all the way through the contest here.
Got a 2-2 count.
Counted 2-2.
on McKenna.
Here's the pitch. Line away. The count now has gone full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. That's Sterling's leadoff hitter in the top of the 7th.
Nobody out here in the top of the 7th.
Sterling trying to win in Geneseo for the 2nd straight year.
Yeah, she catches her on the inside corner. It's a called third strike for an out.
For the first out of the inning.
4th time that Sterling has been recalled.
Carly Malott is your
Brings
next
up
batter, the shortstop.
Carly Malott, the shortstop, leadoff hitter for the Golden Warriors.
At the plate now,
Sierra Ricketts out there starting to shade that other side where she's been going.
for 4.
She calls time.
Pretty tough when you're having a 2 for 4 afternoon and your batting average has gone down. Malott came in batting .643. She's only batting .500, only batting .500 in this game. And there's a strike call. Malott thought about bunting, pulled it back and took a strike. Sterling's sophomore team, that game is now over. They had a 5-inning win. Sterling sophomores remain undefeated on the year as they knock off Geneseo 15-0. But
Get there quick.
Malott, she's going to beat that one out.
Oh, and the ball gets by Rusk. You got to move to second base there.
As the throw got away. Malott beat it out all the way. That was a perfect bunt. With Carly's speed, there was no way they were going to get her. It's a bunt single. Carly's 3rd hit of the game. And on the
So 1 out, we have a runner on second base, and brings up number 10, Shannon Long, the left fielder.
Shannon Long. Long in the contest has scored a couple of runs. She's officially 1 for 4 at the plate. She's also reached an error to go along with a base knock back in the 3rd inning. She scores Sterling's 1st run.
You see that the Golden Warriors have defeated the JV squad 15-0 in 5 innings.
The JV from Sterling is undefeated on the season so far.
I'd like to see how that would look with the 8 freshmen, sophomores that we have up over here playing against them, though.
Yeah, that would be nice, yeah.
Third base with 1 out. Runner at third.
Shannon, she's 1 for 4 on the day today. She did make it on base on an error at one of those at bats.
Geneseo, no runs on 1 hit.
Got 1 ball, 1 strike, and 1 out right now.
It's way outside for a
Had the runner advance her on a pass ball.
Long, it'll be Stephanie Kester. Kester working on a gem in the circle. Has only allowed 1 hit, and it could very easily not just be a
Here's a shot.
Oh.
of the shortstop.
Just off the glove of Maddie Shoemaker.
Boy, Shannon hit that right on the screws. It deflected off the glove of the shortstop Shoemaker and into left field for a base hit. It's an RBI for Long. Her 5th of the year.
Drives another run in for the Golden Warriors,
Kester is your next batter.
bringing up the pitcher, Stephanie Kester.
Kester, we're talking about how well she's doing in the circle tonight for the Golden Warriors. You look at the base runners that Geneseo has had. I've scored 1
Wow,
base
that looked
hit.
like a pretty good pitch. She
That
called
was
for a ball, though.
Out in the short center field that could have been caught, probably should have been caught. And the other 2 base runners reached on throwing errors. So Kester is almost.
There she goes.
Long trying to steal second, and she's in there with a stolen base.
Shoemaker having a hard time getting to second base on
That-
those steals.
That fly was, or I should say that throw down was right there.
Right there. That's a
But-
nice throw.
I think Maddie's actually, Shoemaker's playing a little bit too much to the left there with a runner on first, and that's why she's not getting that.
Yep. Definitely something. There's another.
That ball's gonna drop. It's in there, and Shannon Long will be held.
Another little shot that just drops behind Shoemaker out into the left center field there.
Puts runners on the corner with Bailey Outing, the catcher, coming up to bat here, number 9.
Come to the plate. Boy, Sterling has belted Geneseo for 10 runs on 17 hits. Sterling showing why they are ranked as highly as they are in the state right now. Number 3 ranking after being ranked number 1 in the preseason. Sterling bouncing back from a loss against LaSalle Peru a week ago today. A 5-1 home loss to LaSalle Peru. But coming back in big-time fashion here with the dominating performance so far against Geneseo.
Looks like we got the coach out there
Bringing a courtesy runner in, it looks like.
getting some of the younger kids in the game.
Number 6,
A runner for Kester.
Nadia Trujillo coming in to run.
Nadia Trujillo
Nadia
will be
Trujillo
running
is going to run. Another freshman comes in.
first base.
Freshman Nadia Trujillo. Nadia, the younger sister of Gabi Trujillo, hiding at the plate. And a strike call.
Yeah, throw, snap, throw to third. Safe. We do got runners on the corners here with 1 out.
Nadia Trujillo
Count of 0-1.
at first, and Shannon Long over
Top of the
third.
7th inning.
Here at the plate in the form of Bailey Adi. 10-0 Golden Warriors in the 7th. Pitch low.
Good stop by Kane.
A ball and a strike.
Kind of expect the Golden Warriors to be stealing here, second base.
Over at first. Shannon Long, the runner at third. The pitch to Adi. Time for the ball. 2 balls and 1 strike. Told you earlier, this Geneseo team very, very young. Do have some varsity experience, even though they only had of the 10 starters in this game for Geneseo. Swing and a
There's the
fly
ball back to
straightaway right field.
Daily
Greenwell
Medley
hits
again.
three.
She makes a nice catch out there in right field.
Is Daily Medley. That ball
We
almost
do have a girl that tagged up from third and scored. Makes the score 11-0, but she held the other base runner to first base.
Adi hit it hard to the opposite field.
It's 2 outs.
Got over the head of Medley.
Runner on first base, and number 12, Priscilla Ponte coming up.
That was a nice play out in right field by Daily Medley. Go all the way back to the fence and make that play. One of the few bright spots today.
Good stop by Kane.
Yeah, but I would assume that Bob Pettit's pretty pleased with Daly's performance in right field so far today.
Practice swings out of the batter's box. Taken for a ball, and now 2-0 on Aponte. Scylla in the contest is single homer, a 2-run homer back in the 3rd inning that made it 3-0, and then she's also recorded a sacrifice fly for her.
Got a 2-0 count here with 2 outs.
Was also grounded out.
There's a drive to center field. That's deep. That is deep, and it's out of here.
That's her second home run of the game.
Aponte, just a solid
To the
stop
exact same spot. She drove them both right at the flagpole in center
To
field.
the left of straightaway center field. This one was more of a line drive that continued to carry. Second home run of the contest for Aponte. And now the Golden Warriors on top.
Cleans the bases.
Score of 13-0. How about that? Priscilla Aponte.
This is definitely going to be one of those type of games where these Lady Leafs are going to have to see how they can bounce back tomorrow against UT and see if they can shake this off and not let it linger on.
Absolutely.
What happened to the Golden Warriors last week? Just would not have
Sterling has been hitting the ball incredibly well tonight.
here in Geneseo against a traditional power like the Leafs. But Sterling is
I know that the Lady Leafs have had some errors, but you still have to score at least a run to win a game, and we haven't scored a run yet either.
on 18
A nice base hit to right field, right through first and second.
for a base knock.
Brings up number 15, Gabby Trujillo.
Sterling with 4 runs on 5 hits in the inning.
Gabby Trujillo is the next batter.
A 19 hit attack
Marvin
now
Miller
for the Golden Warriors.
is on base.
Gabi Trujillo will now bat. Nadia Trujillo was along for the ride in the home run by Aponte. And a strike called here to Gabi. Gabi's got a base hit in the contest. 1 for 3 officially to score a run. Aaron Stroop, the runner at first. Pitch is away back to the screen. Wild pitch.
Wild pitch, ball gets by Kane.
So after Geneseo,
Runner advances to second on that.
play, 3-0.
Looks like we're going to have a count of 1-1 with 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. Lady Leafs down 13-0.
Now they're losing to Sterling here tonight, 13-0. Swinging a shot.
There's a foul ball down the third baseline.
Makes it a 1-2 count. Jen pitches a ground ball here. Would be nice. Well, she chased that one.
She is swinging the bat. I think all the girls are up there just to swing the bat here.
Protecting the plate. Gabby really extended the strike zone there a little bit. But she's still alive. Sterling trying to I've scored it as 19 hits. Sterling trying for his 20th hit of the game. The 1-2. Swing and up.
There's another fly ball to right field. Medley underneath it, makes catch.
Nice job by Daly there.
And the Kansas under for the third out of the inning, but they pick up a few more runs and lead 13-0 here in the seventh.
Sterling had 4 more runs on the inning on 4 hits and 1 error. Left 1 on base. It's 13-0 going to the bottom of the 7th inning. Lady Leafs have Darian Gillette coming up to bat for the bottom of the 7th.
At this point in the game, you just want to be the one that doesn't make the first out or doesn't make the last out.
That's exactly right.
In the 7th inning.
Definitely one of these games where the Lady Leafs are going to have to learn how to deal with adversity and see how they come out of it.
You know, I was mentioning to coaches earlier in the game for Geneseo. I totally forgot about Jesse Dobbles. I don't know how I could have forgot about him. He does so much for this team, and you know, the field maintenance he does, helping the coaching staff. Girls have it made. They get their uniforms washed for them. All they do is show up at the ballpark and the uniforms laying out for them, ready to put on.
Darian Gillette getting ready to take a rip at it.
Darian Gillette will lead it off. First baseman for the Leafs.
Friday, the Warriors are scheduled to travel to Streeter in a conference makeup game. The forecast does not look good for that one either, so this might be the only game that Sterling gets to play this week.
She takes a strike there. That makes count 0-1.
Stephanie Kester has allowed just 1 hit, and that hit should have been out. Should have been caught. Where Stephanie was awfully close. She's allowed 3 base runners.
Rolls one by her here, makes count 1-1.
Game going right now. A couple of errors and then a bloop single. That is it. That is all that Stephanie's allowed so far through 6.
Darian steps in.
There it is.
I think that's gone.
That's the one we've been waiting for.
Darian Gillette just turned on one.
That's a nice hit for Darian Gillette there. That flew the fence by a good 15-20 feet and definitely puts the Leafs on the board.
Nice job, Darian. I can guarantee the one person that pissed off the most about that home run is that pitcher out there. She's been pitching a beautiful game and just got a home run hit on her. Stephanie Kester has pitched one heck of a game tonight.
Yes, she has.
And Gillette got to her.
Single that deflected off the glove of Carly Millett out in center field. And now a long home run.
Yep.
Hannah Kane coming up.
Hannah Kane. So lead off, solo homer. Swing and a miss, and Kane way out in front for strike 1.
She's taking a big rip at it herself. These girls aren't going to be...
Hannah Johnson is next.
13 runs on 19 hits, 2 errors.
They're definitely going to go down swinging. They're not just going to be standing there.
And 4 errors. Swinging a foul tip at the plate. Strike 2 here on Hannah Kane. After Hannah Kane,
0-2 on the batter.
Johnson scheduled to hit.
I don't think there's going to be any way in the world that Hannah Kane's going to be able to even take a hack at this next pitch.
0-2 the count here on Hannah Kane. Time's called by Kane.
The umpire's been pretty generous about giving batters timeout today when the pitchers are in the middle of their windup. really surprised by that.
Hannah Pearson in left for Sterling right now. Shannon Long is in center. Gabby Trujillo in right. Swing and a foul past third.
She gave her a little something. She's did get a bat on that.
Out and struck out. Kester.
The one thing about the young Leafs are they're not quitters. They're going to keep going at it all the way through. They don't care if they're down.
There we go. That could be
There's
gone.
another shot right there. There's
It's
another
gone.
home run.
Wow.
Back-to-back home runs by the Lady Leafs, Gillette and Kane. And you know, these girls, they don't have quit in them. They're gonna stay after this as much as they can. Girls now pointing at Hannah Johnson, telling her that it's her turn. I'm not so sure she's thinking that that's the way it's going to go, but I'll bet she takes a cut at
And I
it.
bet she does.
Back-to-back solo homers in both of them.
Got no outs here. 2 home runs back to back.
13-2. Bases in
Kester's probably trying to wonder what the heck is going on here.
their own conference. The coaches are not there.
It is the third time through the lineup for the girls, and they have seen her a little bit here.
Discuss things a little bit. Say, hey, settle down. It's still up by 11. It's still 13-2. Kester now having a
Scoreboard shows 1 out there, but that is not correct. There's no outs. Darian led off the inning there, and
for the Golden Boys this year. Hannah Johnson at the plate for strike call.
called strike there on Hannah Johnson.
Geneseo had
She
one
digs back
hit
in.
this game through the first 6 innings. They've had 2 solo homers here in the 7th.
Little inside.
Sterling still comfortably.
Once again off the umpire's shin guard.
Yeah, she kind of grimaced there when that one hit too. I don't think she liked that one.
Bad weather after losing against LaSalle Peru at home last Tuesday. Not gonna try. Pitch missed inside and not by much. A ball and a strike to Hannah
Good.
Johnson.
Got 2-1 count here on Hannah Johnson.
2-1, nobody out in the inning yet.
Stephanie Kester kneels, swinging a foul back to the screen.
There's the big cut we were looking for Hannah.
2 strikes.
Evens it up at 2-2 count.
2 balls and 2 strikes on the left fielder for Geneseo. Geneseo, barring some miracle comeback here with 11 more runs this inning, is going to fall to 5-7, swinging about 6.
There's another hard hit ball to shortstop
Long throw, got
with a long throw, nice play.
Nice play short for the second out of the inning.
Brings up Rachel Varla, number 3, third baseman for Geneseo.
here to freshman.
Those bright orange cleats that she's wearing, you can definitely tell she's a Midwest slugger. Every time you see orange cleat come up, it's a Midwest slugger.
Those girls have been playing a long time.
Garland at the plate for Geneseo.
There's another shot to third base, bobbled, picked up, thrown, and it is thrown over to first for an out.
Good pick up and throw for that second
We
out.
have 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. That brings up Carly Rusk.
Now Sterling
Carly Rusk is your next batter. Maddie Shoemaker on deck.
A little pressure on Carly here. As you talked earlier, you don't want to be the one that makes the last out. This adds more pressure to you when you're up the bat.
dominating performance
She
the last couple
put the bat on the ball a couple times, hit a ball hard once, and we'll see how she does here.
She hit well the last at bat. Hit Philip flight out to the right fielder.
softball team on top with Geneseo 13-2. All one here to Carly Russ. Last chance.
Girls like to call her Big Carl. Not real sure where that came from. There's another shot over there to the first baseman, and she's retired by the first baseman there to end the game.
Out of the inning and the ball game.
So after the back-to-back homers to begin the inning,
Sterling wins.
So the Lady Leafs end up getting scoring 2 runs on 2 hits, 2 home runs, leave no one on base. The final score is 13-2. I think the Lady Leafs definitely have some things that they learned tonight that they still need to continue to work on. Weather permitting, we'll be at United Township tomorrow night, East Moline for a game, but the weather forecast is not looking too good. So
It doesn't look good for tomorrow and or Thursday.
no. But are they still predicting snow Thursday?
Well, hopefully, if we don't see that, though, we will see everybody on Saturday for the doubleheader here.
Absolutely. Tom Rusk and Jeff Reddick saying good night from JF Edwards Park. We'll see you next time.